El hospital es...
Okay, we've leveled up, and it is time to pick another language. Morfar är tröttare än vanligt. Maten är färdig. And let's see what we're doing when we get back. Greek. We're doing Greek when we get back. Ben neredeyse her gün okula giderim. Fun fact. Turkish. Hello, Shakespeare. How you doing? Fun fact, in Spanish, the word for bishop in chess is alfil. And that actually comes from Arabic. Fil. The same word fil as this. Meaning elephant, because the bishop traditionally was to represent elephant units somehow. Similarly, in Russian, the word for bishop is sword, and that also means elephant. Okay. 10-159. Haven't made a huge dent in it, but we're getting there. Okay, gonna do some Chinese now. Nej. Nej. Man. Igen. Ja. 5. Ducks are drinking wine. Bambas. Bamba. Okay, Bambas is ducks. Okay, I have now leveled up. Let's see what the XP situation is now. 10,340 out of 12,500. And as always, viewers can choose my next language for me just with a follow and a $5 to my Patreon. I buy a computer or quack, and here's another example. I like to point these out. For this word for or, quack sounds vaguely like Hogun and the hok in Hogun in Korean or Waku in Japanese, and that's because it is the exact same Chinese character. Oh, I see. This is Dikhe Ishai Fui, which means do you want food? But yeah, are you hungry? That kind of thing. How are the boris? Cine da boria. Posso Milao. Pote. Buenese. Proteine. Udros. Protopulo. In the designated chicken-eating area, obviously.
Liv. Monsieur.
See.
Live là.
Hello and welcome to Hyperpolyglotting with Luis, where we're continuing our Duolingo speedrun and answering your language-related questions and talking about anything to do with languages, really. And we're gonna start out with some Vietnamese. As always, we'll be randomly selecting languages as I level up. And anyone who wants to just choose my next language for me can do so by giving me a follow on Twitch or a sub on YouTube and a $5 contribution to my Patreon. It's up top of the screen. And let's go.
Tôi đang ăn.
Tôi đang ăn. I am eating. Dang is another example of a Sinosphere loanword. I think that might be the same Hanzi as 당연, 당 in Korean or ataru, to in Japanese. Not sure about it though.
Hiện tại tôi đang đọc một quyển sách.
I am reading a book right now.
Bây giờ tôi không khỏe.
I am not fine now. Okay. I'm gonna test to make sure that Twitch, that the restream chat was working. And it is, because sometimes restream and Twitch don't get on, and then my chat does not actually go to restream. I mean,
Anh ấy đang nấu bữa trưa vào lúc này.
anh ấy đang nấu bữa trưa vào lúc này. Okay, he is cooking lunch at the moment.
Vào lúc này, chúng tôi đang học tiếng Việt. Này, tôi đang học tiếng Việt.
Vào lúc này, chúng tôi đang học tiếng Việt.
Họ đang ăn gì?
What are they eating? Bây giờ tôi không khỏe.
Cô ấy đang làm gì?
What is she doing?
Tôi không biết tôi muốn làm gì bây giờ.
I do not know what I want to do now.
Tôi đang ở đây.
I am here now. Well, I mean, the dang does indicate that it is current.
Tôi hát khi tôi đang chạy.
Tôi hát khi đang chạy. I am. I sing when I am running.
Hiện tại đứa trẻ đang ngủ.
Hiện tại đứa trẻ đang ngủ. The child is sleeping now.
Hiện tại chúng tôi không đang xem TV.
We are not watching telly right now.
Bây giờ cô ấy đang tập bơi.
She is practicing swimming right now.
Vào lúc này, những con mèo đang ăn.
At the moment, the cats are eating.
Tôi đang ở đây.
I am here.
Vào lúc này, những con mèo đang ăn.
At the moment, cats are eating. At this moment and at the moment are literally the same. Okay.
Vào lúc này, những con mèo đang ăn.
At this moment, the cats are eating. Wait, caca. Okay, and that's me leveling up, so it is time to randomly select a new language out of the fairly extensive list we've got here. And where have we ended up? Portuguese. Haven't done that in a bit. Not since the placement, as this is one of my working languages, incidentally. There are basically 3 categories of languages I do on here. One is languages that are like native languages and working languages of mine, which is a fairly long list, actually. And then there are languages that I've got some knowledge of, but not necessarily a whole lot. That covers quite a few as well. And then there are a handful that I know absolutely nothing about. I've never done anything with them at all. That is actually the smallest number of them, just because I have at least skimmed quite a few. So there aren't a whole lot where I'm coming from a place of not knowing anything at all. Okay. Let me just make sure that we're actually... My audio seems to be working. Good. I've had some difficulties getting all that set up properly. Okay, time. Calendário.
Você tem calendário?
Do you have a calendar? Não.
Eu tenho calendário.
Eu tenho calendário. Dia.
Os professores viram seus alunos naquele dia.
The teachers saw their students that day.
Amanhã é terça-feira.
Tomorrow is Tuesday.
Na terça-feira eu vou comer frango.
Na terça-feira eu vou comer frango.
Eu não trabalho às segundas-feiras.
I do not work on Mondays.
Segundas-feiras. Vou comer naquela hora.
I will eat at that time.
Hoje é quarta-feira, não é?
Today is Wednesday, isn't it?
Quarta-feira.
Amanhã é quarta-feira.
Amanhã é quarta-feira. Terças-feiras.
Quantos dias nós temos? Dias. Nós temos.
Que horas ele saiu?
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Ontem.
Foi segunda-feira.
Segunda-feira.
Foi
Segunda-feira.
À noite.
Nós vamos vir à noite.
We will come at night. Amanhã.
Eu bebo leite pela manhã.
I drink milk in the morning.
Eu gosto de sábados.
I like Saturdays.
Os espectadores chegam na quinta-feira.
The spectators arrive on Thursday.
No domingo eu não vou comer carne vermelha.
I will not eat red meat on Sunday.
Amanhã não é sexta-feira.
Tomorrow is not Friday.
Às tardes.
In the afternoon.
Ela não come às tardes. Ela não come às tardes.
Tardes.
Ele bebe às tardes.
Ele bebe às tardes. Ele bebe às tardes. Quintas-feiras.
Eu gosto de sextas-feiras.
Eu gosto de sextas-feiras. Eu gosto de sextas-feiras. Eu gosto de sextas-feiras. Quem?
Quem?
Oh, onde?
Onde?
Quem?
Quem?
Sábado.
Sábado.
E.
E.
Das. Hoje.
Hoje.
E.
É.
Sábado.
Sábado.
Ou domingo.
Domingo.
Eu
Corro.
nas
Nas
quintas-feiras.
quintas-feiras.
O mês termina amanhã.
The month ends tomorrow.
É a tua vez.
It is your turn.
Ele tem um prazo.
He has a deadline.
Terça-feira é um dia da semana.
Tuesday is a day of the week.
Semana.
Eu trabalho nesta temporada.
I work this season. It sounds a bit weird. It should be in this season or during.
Eu vou passar uma temporada em casa.
Eu vou passar uma temporada em casa.
Eu não vi você este ano.
I have not seen you this year. Ano.
Neste momento, ela tem um casaco.
Right now, she has a coat. Oh, fuck, misclick. Right ago. Right now ago.
Momento.
Com.
Beber.
Porco.
E. Mess.
Mês. Quantas semanas tem o seu bebê? Tem. O seu bebê.
Vaca.
Prazo.
Mulher.
Ter. Óculos.
Eu vi 2 temporadas na TV.
Eu vi 2 temporadas na TV.
Livro.
Prazo.
Jantar. Açúcar. Menu.
Às vezes nós comemos peixe no jantar.
Às vezes nós comemos peixe no jantar.
Neste momento, ela tem um casaco.
Right now, she has a coat. Okay. Just that camera. And there we go. Let's see. Daily goal reached. And lesson 3 of 9. This is a long one.
É janeiro.
It is January.
Ela joga em junho.
She plays in June.
Eu pago em abril.
I pay in April. Abril.
Abril.
Eles correm em março.
They run in March. Março.
Março.
Nós falamos em julho.
We talk in July. Julho.
Julho.
O jantar é em julho.
O jantar é em julho.
Maio não termina hoje.
May does not end today.
Maio e junho são meses do ano.
Maio e junho são meses do ano.
Minha avó não corre em fevereiro.
My grandmother does not run in February.
Janeiro e fevereiro são meses do ano. Fevereiro. São meses do ano.
De março a maio.
De março a maio. Abril.
Abril.
Por.
Supor.
Quando.
Quando.
Água.
Água.
Calças.
Calças.
A temporada,
temporada termina
em janeiro.
Janeiro.
Ele chega em junho.
Junho.
Four of nine. Verão.
O verão.
O verão terminou.
The summer ended.
O
Outono.
outono.
Eu gosto do outono.
I like the autumn.
Nós estamos em dezembro.
We are in December.
Dezembro.
Setembro é um mês do ano.
Is a month of the year. Can I just keep saying this about every month? Or are we gonna move on to like listing stuff that isn't a month of the year?
Setembro. Eu não como peixe em agosto.
I do not eat fish in August. And is that a thing, not eating fish in August, or is this just a random Duolingo thing?
Agosto é um mês do ano.
Agosto é mês do ano.
Outubro é um mês do ano.
October is a month of the year.
Eu não corro em outubro.
Eu não
corro em outubro.
Novembro é um mês do ano.
Is a month of the year. We're just gonna keep doing this, aren't we?
Novembro.
Eu não corro de setembro a novembro.
Eu não corro de setembro a novembro.
No
outono. Caem as
folhas.
O verão.
Verão.
Vai.
De
maio. Até agosto. Five of nine. A primavera.
A menina gosta da primavera.
Girl likes the spring. O inverno.
Ela acha que é tarde.
She thinks it is late.
Tarde. Ele escreve sobre a nossa época.
He writes about our time. Época.
O inverno é a época do morango.
Winter is the season for strawberries.
Ela é a mulher do século.
She is the woman of the century.
Um século não é um ano.
Um século não é um ano.
Quanto tempo você precisa?
How much time do you need?
Começou há 10 minutos atrás.
It began 10 minutes ago.
Séculos.
Tempo.
Tempo.
Hoje.
Hoje.
Evitar.
Evitar.
Pegar.
Bolo.
Eu preciso de 1 minuto.
Eu preciso
de
um
minuto.
A
A
menina
menina
gosta da
primavera.
É tarde.
Tarde.
Okay, 6 of 9. A
A
festa.
festa.
Quanto tempo dura?
How long does it last?
Esta comida dura até amanhã.
Esta comida dura até amanhã.
Nesta etapa temos que comer insetos.
In this stage, we must eat insects. Stage of what exactly? What are we doing here that we need to comer insetos?
A festa dura 11 dias.
A festa dura 11 dias.
As festas não são amanhã.
The parties are not tomorrow.
Nós lemos livros em fases.
We read books in phases.
Faz uma década que não jogamos.
It has been a decade since we played.
Eu gosto do período da tarde.
I like the afternoon.
Desde quando você trabalha durante esse período? Quando você trabalha durante esse período?
Eu gosto do período da noite.
Eu gosto do período de noite.
Vejo você em um instante.
See you in a moment.
1 hora não é um instante.
1 hora não é um instante.
Décadas.
Biscoito.
15.
Bolo.
Escrever.
Etapa.
Esta.
Fase. Vai.
Passar.
Nesta etapa temos que
comer insetos. 7 of 9. A data.
Qual é a data hoje?
What is the date today?
Eu preciso de 1 segundo.
I need a second.
Segundo.
as estações do ano.
Seasons of the year.
As 4 estações. As 4 estações.
Nossa geração gosta de café.
Our generation likes coffee. Geração.
Minha geração não come peixe.
Minha geração não come peixe.
É um ciclo de 8 anos.
It is an 8-year cycle.
Qual é a duração do jantar?
How long is the dinner?
Ele vai trabalhar de madrugada.
He goes to work in the early hours. Madrugada.
Madrugada.
A festa termina de madrugada.
A festa termina de madrugada. Ciclo.
Ciclo.
Formiga.
Formiga.
Tubarão.
Tubarão.
Dela.
Dela.
12.
12.
Qual
é
a
duração
do ciclo?
Ciclo.
As
estações mudam.
Ok. O
O
aniversário.
aniversário.
Amanhã é aniversário dela.
Tomorrow is her birthday.
O
Nascimento.
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 O meu nascimento foi em uma quinta-feira.
Birth was on a Thursday.
Ela chega na quinta.
She arrives on Thursday.
O trimestre termina em julho.
The trimester ends in July. Trimestre.
Trimestre.
Onde é o início?
Where is the beginning? Início.
Início.
Ela chega no início da noite. Ela chega
No
no
início
início
da
da
noite.
noite.
Meu primo chega na terça.
My cousin arrives on Tuesday.
Eles trabalham de terça a quinta.
Eles trabalham de terça a quinta.
Nós ganhamos um bolo no festival.
We get a cake at the festival.
O festival é em março.
O festival é em março.
Meu primo chega
na
na
terça.
terça.
Okay, this is just a mistranslation here. Trimester, you don't have 4 trimesters. It is called a trimester because there are 3 of them. It is a quarter the year has 4 of. It's just that in Spanish and Portuguese, the word for quarter is trimestre. Trimestre. Ano
Ano
tem
tem
4
4
trimestres.
trimestres.
Okay, we've leveled up. And it is time to see what's going on with the XP levels and standings and things. Okay. Still in second place, 2536 XP. Just over 400 XP short of first. Done 146 XP today so far. And total all-time XP is 14,518. And it is now time to select a new language. So it is time for the blindfold, eye mask, and where we ended up, please don't let it be Latin. It is. Cool. Okay, before we continue, I am going to take just a very short break. Okay, 3 of 4.
El hospital.
Okay, we've leveled up and it is time to pick another language. Morfar är tröttare än vanligt. Maten är färdig. And let's see what we're doing when we get back. Greek! We're doing Greek when we get back. Ben neredeyse her gün okula giderim. Fun fact. Turkish. Hello, Shakespeare. How you doing? Fun fact, in Spanish, the word for bishop in chess is alfil. And that actually comes from Arabic. Fil. The same word fil as this. Meaning elephant, because the bishop traditionally was to represent elephant units, somehow. Similarly, in Russian, the word for bishop is squad, and that also means elephant. Okay. 10-159. Haven't made a huge dent in it, but we're getting there. Okay, gonna do some Chinese now. Nej. Nej. Man. Igen. Jo. 5. Ducks are drinking wine. Bambas. Bamba, okay, Bambas is ducks. Okay, I have now leveled up. Let's see what the XP situation is now. 10,340 out of 12,500. And as always, viewers can choose my next language for me just with a follow and a $5 to my Patreon. I buy a computer or quack, and here's another example. I like to point these out. For this word for or, quack sounds vaguely like Hogun and the hop in Hogun in Korean. Okay, und ich bin gekommen zurück und es ist Zeit für ein bisschen Yiddish. It is time to do a little bit of Yiddish. Updating the titles. Just make sure that, yeah, okay, that one, got the other thing. Okay, audio is all where it needs to be. Bank. Die fotografie.
Hilf.
Help. 5. Das Geld.
Man darf Geld.
My husband. Nope. No wonder I couldn't find it. Needs money.
Ich darf eine Fotografie.
I need a photo.
Die darfste Fotografie.
You need a photo.
Darfst die man helfen?
Do you need my help?
Ich sehe eine Bank.
I am looking for a bank.
Zicht Sprinze een man?
Is Sprinze looking for a husband?
Was siehst du?
Was
siehst du?
Suchst du? Siehst is that. Trying to remember what dialect that is. It's also the one in unorthodox that they're always using, but just to be clear, that you'll very often hear that sounds suchst du. Was suchst du?
Ich darf help.
I need help.
Ich darf a bank.
I need a bank.
Ja, ich darf 5 Eier.
Yes, I need 5 eggs.
Ich
darf
Darf.
oder bräuch. Oh wait. Ah ja, nicht. Geen
kann.
Geen Geld.
Geld.
Du darfst.
Darfst.
5 fotografias.
Fotografias.
You also will hear fotografien. 104. Der Hotel.
Wie is mijn hotel?
Wo is mein Hotel? Where is my hotel? This is, again, a very specific dialect that they're using. It is an authentic, it is a legit dialect. You hear this. And again, yeah, you can hear it spoken in Unorthodox, which is a pretty good show. Highly recommended. But this is not the only pronunciations you'll hear, and I believe this is actually specifically Lithuanian Yiddish, Litvak Yiddish. I really don't remember exactly. I just know that it's spoken a lot in Williamsburg. But particularly if you're listening to like Yiddish songs and stuff like that, this is not how it will be pronounced. It'll be Wo is mein Hotel. Not that there is a song called that. Maybe there is. I don't know. It isn't one that I've heard anyway. Nee, nee. Das Geschäft. Der Billett.
Is der Billett right?
Is the ticket red?
Wie is mijn shampoo?
Wo is mein Shampoo? Is my shampoo?
Ich kim sofort.
I am coming immediately. Ich komm sofort.
Du zijn 5 hotellen.
Here are 5 hotels. Du zijn 5 hotels.
Wie viel Billetten darfst du?
Okay. Now this is actually one where there's a different spelling. I mean, I've never actually seen it spelt this way. Usually it would be vuv, gut, be, jud, lamed. Wie viel Billetten darfst du? How many tickets do you need? And just to be clear, I'm not saying this pronunciation is wrong. I'm not saying that spelling is even wrong. I mean, as I said, I haven't seen it, but there is a lot of variation in Yiddish. I'm saying, with this pronunciation I'm giving is the pronunciation I'm more familiar with. Wie viel Billetten darfst du?
De kleiten zijn du.
The stores are here.
Ich mach es.
I make it. That can also mean I'm doing it.
An apple is nicht bitter, es ist süß.
I... An apple...
Apple.
Is.
Nicht. Bitter.
Bitter.
Süß.
Is.
Süß.
Süß.
Now, this is an example. Actually, this is exactly the way I have learned to pronounce it. An apple is nicht bitter, es ist süß. However, in like common speech, you will often hear es is contracted to siz. It's like the Yiddish version of tis, except that it's still in common use. You hear it a lot in songs as well.
Ich darf Shampoo.
I need shampoo. And when you break the word shampoo into its components, you can never go back from that.
Dan shampoo is do.
Your shampoo is here.
Ich darf sofort Wasser.
I need water at once. Plate is nicht
du.
so. An apple
An
is nicht bitter.
Nicht.
Bitter.
Es
Is süß.
Süß.
Two of four. Der Auto.
Der Auto.
Der Auto.
Dein Auto ist dort.
Dein Auto ist dort. Brillen.
De brillen zijn een mana.
The eyeglasses are mine. Meine. Das Klos.
Hast die brillen?
Do you have eyeglasses?
Yossi is avec.
Yossi is away.
Nee in voos.
Nu und was? So what?
Ni in Farvos. Ni.
Un
in
Farvos.
Farvos.
Now, I've never seen Farvos written separately like this. Normally, Farvos is one word.
Ich bin weg.
I am away.
Hast die 5 Gläser?
Hast du 5 Gläser? Do you have 5 glasses?
Wer is avec?
Who is away? Wer is away?
Wie zijn meine Brillen?
Wo sehen meine Brillen? Are my eyeglasses?
Wie is mijn gloos?
Who is mein Juice? Where is my glass?
Ich habe ein Auto. In die?
Ich hab ein Auto. Und du? I have a car. And you? And just to be clear once again, I just want to repeat this. They're not saying it wrong. They're just saying it a way that I'm not familiar with. It's not the most common version that I've heard. This is a legit variant. It is just not the only one. And not the most common that you hear also in like Yiddish music, for example.
In.
Nu?
Nee.
Yossi
Yossi.
is
Is.
avec. Nun.
Nee. In.
It's more like so what. Der Postamt.
Der Postamt.
Wie is der Postamt?
Wo ist der Postamt? Where is the post office? Der Balm.
Der Balm is rood.
The ball is red. Das Mädel.
Das Meidel.
Middel is a meidel.
Is a girl. Das Mädel bin ich.
Mein Balm is dort.
My ball is over there.
Die Ballons zijn nicht du.
The balls are not here.
Voor was darf mijn geld?
Why does one need money?
Me darf Wasser. Me darf.
Wasser.
Wasser.
Der Balm is du.
The ball is here. Der bottom is do.
In du is der Postamt.
And here is the post office. And do is der Postamt.
Siehst du ein Postamt?
Suchst du a Postamt? You looking for a post office?
Der Postamt ist auch ein Haus.
Der Postamt ist euch a Haus. Post office is also a house. Where is das Mädel?
Meidel.
Must be das dosige Mädel. Du darf. Actually, you can technically there are a couple of different word orders that work. However, here you have m only, so that has to go before a word beginning with a consonant. So only one word order actually works here. Ma, darf.
Darf.
Bilet,
do.
Yeah, or ma darf do a bilet. It can also be do darf man a bilet. But then it has to be man, mem, oyen, nu, nun, because because a begins with a vowel and is just a vowel. Okay, we've leveled up. And where are we? On XP standings. 2596. Now we have a bit of a ways to go before we catch up to Winnie, or Vinny, I'm not sure how she pronounces it. She is very active, that's for sure. And it is time to randomly select a language. If you'd like to choose a language for me, you can choose my next language by giving me a follow here on Twitch or a sub on YouTube, depending on which platform you're watching on, and a $5 contribution to my Patreon. If you enjoyed the stream, please consider paying for the stream. It helps me spend more time doing it. And where have we ended up? French? I believe that is French. Yes, we're in French. Sideways Dutch. Another of my working languages, so this is going to be a piece of piss. I see we've picked up a few viewers too over on Twitch. Hello, welcome to Hyperpolyglotting with Elise. And updated the title. And it is... Ah! Uncle Aldo, como vai? Okay.
La tomate.
Je voudrais acheter de la confiture.
I would like to buy some jam.
Les œufs.
Ah, cool. Ishike Nyengato. Is that acento é um indicador da tonalidade?
Les œufs.
Les œufs.
Les œufs.
Tu veux des œufs? Non, merci, je préfère les tomates.
Acheter.
Faire les courses. Je prends des tomates. Oui, j'adore les tomates. And I do.
Elle préfère les œufs.
She prefers eggs. Você tem visto que no Duolingo existe também um curso de Guarani, mas somente para quem fala espanhol. J'aime faire les cours au supermarché. Au moins, moi je préfère le marché.
J'achète des tomates.
J'achète des tomates.
J'achète des œufs. Achète
des
œufs.
Elle préfère les tomates.
Elle préfère les tomates.
Ils achètent des tomates et des œufs.
Are buying tomatoes and eggs.
Quand voulez-vous faire les courses?
Quand voulez-vous faire les courses?
Je n'aime pas faire les courses.
I don't like to go shopping. Elle préfère les tomates vertes. J'achète.
Je achète
et
des
fraises.
Je dois acheter de la brioche.
Part of this complete Neapolitan breakfast. Okay.
Le poisson.
Tu veux du poisson?
Do you want fish? La pomme de terre.
La pomme de terre.
And it should be noted, in Quebec, they say la patate.
Poisson.
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 Tu vas acheter le poisson au marché? Non, j'achète pas de poisson dans ce marché-là. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go now. Apparently, there has been a scheduling misunderstanding, but I think I might be back at around 6:30 for a little while. If not, I will probably be back after midnight for a late night stream. Good seeing you, Uncle Aldo, and have a good afternoon.